Hello, my name is Kaylyn Mitchell and I am running for the Quakertown Community School Board School Director position in Region 1, and that encompasses Richland Township 1, 2, and 3, as well as Haycock Township and Richland Town Borough. My husband and I live here in Quakertown, and my sons are Nicholas and Christian, ages 8 and 3. And Nicholas attends Neidig Elementary, and he's in 2nd grade, and he has the same teacher as his dad did when he was in 2nd grade, which has been an incredible experience. We really do love the school, all the staff, and we especially love our 2nd grade teacher, Miss Hippley. She's been phenomenal. The reason that I decided to run was because I think it's very important to make sure that parents have a voice when it comes to our children's education. And one of the things that I learned was majority of the folks that are on the board don't actually have children that are within the district. And I thought that was a little bit strange, that parents don't necessarily have input on the future for our children, their education. I am an Army veteran, and I also have a background in business. I worked in leadership for many years for a technology company. I have a master's degree in business, and I have studied business for many years. I have a lot of experience balancing budgets in a very complex environment, and I have a lot of experience negotiating. One of the things I'm really passionate about is the current state of our district and this so-called financial crisis that has been called out by our current board members. One of the things that I learned after digging into the numbers was that we had a $4.7 million deficit to solve for, and the board has voted to increase taxes to Act 1. And as far as I know, we've increased taxes every year for the past 20 years. And that will leave us with a $3.1 million deficit to solve for. I also learned that we are coming under budget this year, $2.5 million, which essentially means we have $600,000 in which to solve for. We've been told over the last couple years that we would not be closing any schools at this time, and we would be building on the land that is right by Target and St. Isidore's for an elementary school and a middle school. So it was quite surprising when we learned in January that the board had planned to close Milford Middle School almost immediately and have such little time to plan and understand how this would impact things like class sizes, how we were going to get kids bused to these schools, what the length of time would be on that, and also really how this could affect our programs. There were a lot of parents who came out and spoke against this because they were concerned that we didn't take enough time to think this through. And I have to say, I do agree with that assessment. I feel we have over $14 million in our reserves. We could certainly afford to take $600,000 from that account and take another year to really plan this through. What I hope to bring to this board is more thoughtfulness when it comes to our planning process, greater transparency, and greater fiscal responsibility. This is something that impacts not only children within our school district, but also taxpayers who don't have kids in our district, because we all know that schools are a critical component of a successful community, not only because it's very important that our children receive the most quality education, but also because good schools attract new people to our community as well as businesses, which will impact the success, economically speaking, for our community. So I really appreciate the time that you've taken to listen to this video, and I hope that you get out to vote on May 16th. Our primary, we will be on the Republican and Democratic ticket, and we really appreciate all the support that we received from the community. There's been a lot of excitement, and I'm really proud to be running for the Quakertown Community School District School Board position.